Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nailathon. Thank you, Rox and Barb. I'm so happy to be here, and I hope all our amazing nail professionals are staying safe and healthy. And I hope you're excited for new innovation from CND. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and pleasure to introduce the brand new CND Plexi Gel.
Comma gotta get it.
Get it.
Gotta get it, get it. Comma gotta get it, get it. Gotta get it, get it.
So, are we ready for the big unveiling? Are we ready? Let's go over for the first time ever unveiling the fabulous new gel in a bottle system. I give you Plexi Gel. Plexi Gel is a groundbreaking brush in a bottle gel enhancement system for flawless looking nails. Plexi Gel is versatile and it offers quick solutions. It is also incredibly convenient, offering a super speedy way to provide strength, length, and shape for 3+ week wear. It is also incredibly hygienic and clean. No pots, no tubes, no tools, no mess. And of course, Plexi Gel is beautifully compatible with our own CND shellac since it is a light cured system. Plexi Gel can do it all, and it will become your new go-to repair kit for quick fixes and long-term solutions for nails. CND Plexi Gel is a new premium gel enhancement solution that can fill a crack, fix a break, shape the shapeless, and even transform a short, hopeless nail into a work of art. So let me show you what I'm talking about. A client walks through the door and we see this nail, a big fat crack in the side of the nail. Now, usually if this happens, the client will probably plow their own nails down, go back, even them all up. But no, we can save that nail by prepping it, sealing it with bonder, covering it with shaper, and guess what? Here's the end result. That nail, boom, let's show it, is good to go for 3+ weeks. You don't even see a trace of that crack. It's going to grow out flawlessly. All right, here's our next problem. We always educate our clients to treat their nails as jewels, not tools. However, during the pandemic, what have our clients been doing? They've been cooking, gardening, home repairs, and they walk into the salon with a tragic break. Well, guess what? With Plexi Gel Shaper, it is tough, it's crystal clear. You pop a form up under that nail and boom, look at the end result. It is flawless, perfect, clean, and the client is going to love the crystal clarity. They may not even want color after they see the beauty of Plexi Gel. So now another issue. A client has pretty good nails. They're pretty strong, they're flat though, they have a few ridges. This nail is not a bad nail. However, the ridges drive her crazy, and if we went straight to shellac, the ridges would show. So instead, we reshape the nail, we use a little bit of shaper, barely any filing, rebalances in half the time, and let's look at it now. wow, the nail is transformed. You can tell the apex is raised. The architecture is much more beautiful. Another nail saved by Plexi Gel. And then finally, as we go into the holidays, a client decided during the pandemic, let's take everything off. And you've heard it a million times. We're going to let our nails, say it with me, breathe, right? No, wrong. We are going to cover those nails, protect them, and we're even going to put a form up under that nail or a tip, and we're going to use Plexi Gel Builder, and we're going to go for the gusto. We're going to push the length with Plexi Gel Builder. We're going to build it. Let's take a look at Builder. Though it is not crystal clear, it almost makes the nail look like it's got one coat of negligee or one coat of bow. The look is spectacular, and trust me, the clients are going to say, I've never worn an enhancement like this that feels light as a feather. So that is Plexi Gel. You can fill it, fix it, shape it, and build it. And the good news for all you nail pros, the packaging is so chic. It's customized just for you. A super simple system, 4 easy bottles. Look at the beautiful high shine cap, providing ergonomics, the beautiful control of such an amazing package. It takes less space on your table. And if we delve a little further into the premium packaging, not only is the cap gorgeous and shiny, it also has a wider neck, which if you think of a brush in a bottle gel enhancement, how are you going to get every last drop out? Well, we thought of it, a wider neck and 2 customized brushes, 2 for 2 of our bottles, 2 for another one for another 2 of our bottles, 1 for bonder and builder, which is shorter, more precise, easier to control. Another brush for shaper and protector. You'll find it's a little longer, it's a little smoother. It really facilitates gorgeous glide. So whether you leave your nails crystal clear or you finish with your favorite CND color, we have you covered. But wait a minute, did I just say crystal clear? Yes, I did. Crystal clarity is one of the hardest things to achieve. Getting optical clarity, color stability, stain resistance. This requires such amazing technology and chemistry. We can talk about crystal clarity, but achieving it is another thing. And why does it matter? Crystal clear nail tips, encapsulated nail art, negative space nail art. Crystal clarity really sets us free with our artistry. And absolutely, once we get those nails on, no yellowing, no staining, no discoloration. Backed by science and deeply rooted in nail health, CND Plexi Gel is formulated to shape, build, and protect nails with no nail damage. And with that said, it takes a brilliant team of amazing chemists to create a new blend of customized oligomers and monomers to design something so fresh and exciting for nails. So with that said, shall we meet the head of the CND research and development team now? I think it's time. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the head of CND R&D, the lovely Jamie Welton. Jamie, welcome.
Thank you, Jan. It is so exciting to be here.
Isn't it fun? We're here at Nailathon.
I cannot wait to talk about the science of Plexi Gel with everyone.
Well, there's so much science to get to. It's, it looks so simple and shiny and pretty, yet there is a lot to talk about when we dive into each of the components.
There's a lot of exciting complexity in each level.
I love it. So shall we get started?
Yeah, let's.
Let's start with bonder.
Okay.
Bonder is our first step of the Plexi Gel system. This is the bonding agent that anchors Plexi Gel to the natural nail for secure adhesion for 3+ week wear. It will prevent lifting, promote longevity, provides the attraction layer to really hold on to shaper and builder. And because of its low viscosity, you get a whopping 100 applications in every single bottle of bonder. So, Jamie, when we talk about adhesion and we promise 3+ week wear, we know every client is different. We've got people like me, lifters, where we really need help with adhesion. And I know this one is super robust. So can you tell us a few secrets behind bonder?
I can. Our lab went through numerous formula iterations for bonder. Its adhesion is imperative to the success of Plexi Gel. So we went through a precisely engineered composition of novel adhesion promoters. We actually have 4 times the amount of adhesion promotion in this bonding base coat. So it does not lift when it's used as directed. It will provide outstanding adhesion. And of course, we always recommend proper prep because this is a nail enhancement on the natural nail.
Yeah, and I would just reiterate, for any nail enhancement system, proper prep employs a proper manicure, and here we're recommending dry prep. Dry prep always helps to boost adhesion. We remove the shine very lightly. We eliminate contaminants. We purify those nail layers, and then we're good to go. We're good to go for 3+ weeks.
Yep.
So for our clients going into the holidays, pre-book those appointments. We'll get you through Thanksgiving, Christmas, and even New Year's.
With absolutely gorgeous nails.
Gorgeous nails. That's what it's all about. So let's talk about our second component of the Plexi Gel system. We call it Plexi Gel Shaper. Shaper, in my opinion, is like a miracle. This is a crystal clear, and I mean it. It is crystal clear brush-on gel enhancement that provides protection, length, moderate length, and strength. Shaper plumps, smooths, and shapes nails, and it even helps to repair cracks and splits. Any little problem, we can fix it. Brush it on just like nail polish, 1 or 2 layers, and then either leave it crystal clear and apply art or paint on shellac. You don't even need to file it if you're doing a natural nail overlay. It's like unbelievable. You can also sculpt it on a form or over a tip to create short free edge lengths. Shaper is extremely strong, almost as strong as a hard gel, yet it looks super fragile because it is so clear. It's a little more viscous, the Shaper, than the bonder, so you get about 30 uses out of one of those little bottles, which is amazing. So Jamie, let's talk about crystal clarity. I know that Plexi Gel was in the lab for almost 3 years.
Yes.
So a lot of componentry, a lot of science went into it, but share the magic behind crystal clarity.
So when we're looking at crystal clarity in a complex polymeric system, you have to look at the interaction of your oligomers, your reactive diluents, you look at indices of refraction. So it sounds like a lot of science, but when you look at it more simplistically, it's like a wine goblet. It must be crystal clear. You want to show off what's in the goblet. So that's what we attempted and achieved with Shaper. So our secret weapon here was our brilliant, meticulous chemist, Elaine. She is amazing, and optical clarity was her unique area of focus during the development of Plexi Gel. So let's hear from Elaine now.
Yay.
Hi everyone, my name is Elaine. I'm one of the developers of the Plexi Gel system, primarily focusing on the crystal clarity of Shaper. Plexi Gel is a product line that went through diligent scientific engineering to achieve the highest standard of performance and quality. Having a strong faith of working for nail pro and customer needs allow us to embrace their challenges and motivated us to attain new breakthroughs in innovation. Giving meticulous attention to our own state-of-art technology and feedback from on-site nail pros, education team, and field tests strengthen our belief to offer a high-quality gel enhancement product. With the analytical evaluation, we are proud to introduce and deliver a crystal clear enhancement to you. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all the people involved in this project for their selfless contribution and support. Welcome to CND Plexi Gel family.
Wow, Elaine, you really are magic. Thank you so much for everything you do, and Jamie, to you and your entire team. It's such a gift to have such an amazing product. Secretly, Shaper is my favorite.
Mine too.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
And with Shaper, not only can you do crystal clear nail tips, but because it stays so luminous and so clear and stain resistant, it allows the nail professionals to encapsulate nail art. Can you imagine? You can put flowers inside, little gems, little jewels, cover it up, make it look like it's under a magnifying glass, and it lasts for 3+ weeks. Negative space nail art. I feel like Plexi Gel came at the perfect time, just in time for the holidays. So I can't wait. I cannot wait to get my brand new set for the celebration. So, well, now shall we travel on to our third component of the Plexi Gel system? It is called Builder. And Builder is a clear brush-on gel enhancement with a buildable formula to achieve longer length nails. Builder provides nail architecture with customized length, making it easy to sculpt long nails, all from one bottle. It is amazing. Builder is a little bit thicker, so you can build proper apex when illusion sculpting. And it also is nearly as strong as a hard gel, but drum roll please, it is also removable. And of course, you can rebalance it. Because it's a little thicker, you get about 20 uses, which by the way, is a lot, especially when you're rebalancing. So I'm excited about Builder, and I know one of our sales directors, Jen Mather, she loves wearing her nails really long. And when she got her hands on Plexi Gel, Jamie, she put the form up under the nail, built this amazing long set, and she loves nail art and color. And she called us and she said, I'm not even gonna put color on. I love how the Builder looks. It almost looks like you're already wearing negligee or bow or a very light color.
It's subtly beautiful.
It's subtly beautiful. It's so elegant. But but it's an interesting, complicated science because you're getting a fluid system out of the bottle, you're light curing it, and you're telling us that we can build moderate to long nails. So I need to know more about the challenges behind that and what it took to make it so amazing.
All right, well, with Plexi Gel Builder, it has very exciting chemistry and physical properties in that aspect. The strength profile of Builder and of Shaper, they're both approaching the hardness that you see and the toughness that you see in a hard gel enhancement, but they're still removable. That's complex. And they feel light as a feather to wear. So with this revolutionary chemistry, these results that we have come from our very, very precise formulations of our complex oligomers, our customized oligomer formulation, and our synergistic blend of reactive diluents to give you that viscosity to do brush in a bottle. So how we optimize the strength, the hardness, the toughness of our enhancements. In our lab, we have Dan Moore. His specialty for as long as he's been with CND is really to target and predict how that strength is going to perform in real world wear. So he's going to discuss that with us.
Yay, Dan Moore.
Hi, my name is Dan Moore. I'm one of the instrument specialists here at CND. I've been working with the R&D team for 19 years. On each project that I've worked on, two priorities are paramount: performance and safety. One of the key performance attributes of Plexi Gel is strength. Not to divulge too much information, And it's a little more complicated than this, but there are two main ingredients in any gel: oligomers and monomers. Basically, the more monomer you add, the more it's like a gel polish. On the contrary, by adding a thicker oligomer, the more it is like a hard gel. So you would think it'd be easy to get something in the middle between a gel polish and a hard gel. Just do a 50-50 ratio and call it a day. But it's not that easy. Believe me, we tried. It just didn't meet the higher standard that CND strives for. Think of this. We are trying to get a gel in a bottle, being able to sculpt it and also have the strength and toughness of a hard sculpting gel. So we hit the books and went back to the drawing board. With determination and teamwork, we were able to pull it off. I am proud to be part of a team and the launch of Plexi Gel. With its patent-pending technology, we were able to achieve our goal. I hope you enjoy it just as much as we did in developing it.
Wow, thank you, Dan. The work you do is so precise, and I love your passion. Thank you so much. All right, Jamie, are we ready to move on to our fourth component? What an incredible system, 4 steps. And the fourth component is our protector top coat. This is a clear, high gloss protective top coat designed to complete the final layer of Plexi Gel enhancements. It offers a lasting shine for 3+ week wear. Non-yellowing formula provides color stability for those crystal clear enhancements. And of course, it is a light cure system, so it's incredibly compatible with CND shellac. By the way, it's a little looser viscosity, so you get a little more usage out of each bottle, actually a whopping 80 uses in that ½ ounce bottle. So, and Jamie, I have to say, every time that we've gotten together with our development team and our educators, we get together and the educators cannot stop looking at protector going down on those nails. And what they say is that it's like oil on glass. That's how it feels. So it's as satisfying to wear as it is to apply, which is amazing. So how do you take such an incredible formulation, give it the feel that nail professionals are really looking for, but the strength, protection, and optical clarity that you've achieved? What was the magic?
Well, you're right here. It does behave and feel like oil on glass. It has a beautiful application. So in R&D, we formulate for proper coating wetting and surface tension. This is what we look at to make sure as it's flowing out, it's flawless. So the result of this combined physical property testing is that application that nail pros observe. And on a performance level, it's hard, it's protective, and it's the perfect way to complete a Plexi Gel enhancement.
Wow. Wow. Excellent, excellent point. So that is the full system, 4 beautiful components. Jamie, this system though, when we look at these 4 beautiful components, bonder on the left, and then we have shaper, builder in the middle, protector on the right. I just wanted to point out that with bonder and protector, those 2 bottles contain solvents. So you want to blend the ingredients beautifully, turn it upside down, roll it between your palms. The 2 in the middle, shaper, builder, no solvents. So you shouldn't shake it so that we don't whip air bubbles in it. But yeah, there it is. Wow. Such a super tight, simple, beautiful product. Gel in a bottle. This means that it's got to come out of the bottle with ease. The nail pro cannot be fighting it. And so I would imagine in the lab, viscosity was a huge discussion and ease of use was paramount on your minds.
Yes.
So talk to us about that.
So within our lab, we do rheological profile testing. And then we use that as a prediction for how the nail pros in our lab salon are going to receive the performance. So we have predictions in place. And with Plexi Gel, because it is brush in a bottle, each component has very tightly optimized viscosity to maximize its contribution for each step. Bonder, for instance, is a very low viscosity. Yeah, you want low, thin viscosity so that it readily coats and wets the natural nail. This helps drive adhesion. And as an analogy, it makes it behave like double-sided sticky tape. So it's a double-sided sticky tape between the natural nail and the shaper or the builder, whichever the nail pro is going to be using, to really drive that cohesion. So then next, on the opposite end of the spectrum, the thick end of viscosity, we have builder. So here, viscosity has to be high enough so that you can lend the architectural building, the apex, the morphology, and just the general grace of an extended nail. And then finally, we have protector top coat, and we formulated that for a self-smoothing characteristic to give it just a beautiful glide. So the result as a whole of all 4 components of Plexi Gel is beautiful, flawless application.
Wow, 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 wow. That's amazing. What I love about Plexi Gel, it is sophisticated science made simple for the nail professional. But when I say simple, I'm sure Jamie is laughing, saying, oh no, Jan, back up. It's quite complicated. So I have a feeling there are more secrets hiding in Vista, California, in the CND R&D lab that you can tell us about.
We are full of secret weapons. So with Plexi Gel, it's a 4-component system. Each variable enhances and guides how the system's going to perform. This is complex data analysis. So once these are in our lab salon, each performance characteristic has to be very carefully optimized. And I have an amazing secret weapon, and that is my senior chemist, Caleb Dixon. His specialty for Plexi Gel was complex data analysis within our lab salon to make sure that we deliver an amazing product. So let's hear from him.
Yay. Let's go to Caleb.
Hi, my name is Caleb Dixon, and I'm a senior chemist for CND. One of my primary functions in the development of CND Plexi Gel system was to conduct all of the statistical analysis from a salon testing facility. For us, statistically analyzing the performance data is a very valuable tool in developing such a premium product like Plexi Gel. In general, data analysis provides us with a snapshot of how our formulas are performing in the real world. It also documents what effects a change in formula can have on the performance of a product. But most importantly, it helps us develop laboratory test methods that are more predictive of real-world product performance. As formulators, we depend on this data to make the scientific decisions needed to achieve the impossible. Some examples of product performance that we were tracking include adhesion to keratin, gloss retention, ease of application, the final physical properties of a cured film, optical clarity, and even the speed of service when compared to a traditional mixed nail enhancement system. If a formula underperforms in any of these parameters, its prevalence will be captured over many cycles of wear and can be then analyzed using a Gaussian distribution to determine the probability of this failure. Meaning, how likely is it that this formula really has an issue? If that probability is high, we can then determine how to modify the formula in the lab to eliminate the performance issue perceived on the tester. And we can do this because we have designed multiple unique test methods that provide data that directly correlates with real-world product performance. So we make an adjustment to the formula, test that formula to verify that the improvement was made, and then we run it in the salon testing facility for final confirmation. For the development of the Plexi Gel system, this analysis was extremely complicated, but thanks to the meticulous data capture by our research nail professionals and the hard work of our formulators and chemists, we achieved a result that is nothing short of spectacular.
And may I say, Caleb Dixon, you are spectacular. Yes, you are. Jamie, what a team you have. Congratulations.
I truly do.
You really, really do. And, you know, when we talk about Plexi Gel, okay, it is fabulous. It's new innovation. It's brand new science. but I thought we should take a look at where Plexi Gel fits in the whole category of nail enhancements at CND. So as you can see from my chart, on the far left of the chart, you see retention plus liquid and powder. You know, this system is going nowhere. As much as we love Plexi Gel, liquid and powder is the hardest, strongest of all options. It's really designed for clients with thin, ski jump, weak, wimpy nails. So for a weak nail, you need something opposite, super hard and strong. On the relative scale of 1 to 11 in strength, liquid and powder is a whopping 11. It's at the highest of the chart. Then we go in the middle of the chart with Plexi Gel. This is our hard gel, and it's really kind of the opposite of liquid and powder. It's designed for clients with hard, brittle nails because Plexi is soft and resilient. It's protective. On the relative strength scale, it's a 10, just below L&P. Then we go to the right of the chart and we have Plexi Gel with shaper and builder. Builder is a 9, shaper is an 8 on that relative strength scale. So do you see how in our toolbox we have something for everyone? Thin, weak nails, hard, brittle nails, a cracked nail, a broken nail, a shapeless nail, a nail that needs transforming. You now have rounded out your toolbox with everything you need to customize every single client that walks through the door. So let's shift gears a little and talk about the service itself. So a full set of Plexi Gel will take you around an hour like normal, but at time of rebalance, you'll be able to cut your service time in half. Why? Because it's light, it's easy to file prep, and it's easy to apply. We're eliminating all the mess and the tools and the brushes and all the ancillary stuff so that you can just get to work during rebalance. And the process, I think you'll be really excited to see, is as easy as 1, 2, 3. And I mean that literally. Let's take a look at the protocol. So we start on the left with bonder. You cure that on button 1. So it's super simple, very, very thin application, leaving that tiny free margin as usual. Then you apply your shaper. This is our shaper application. You can go 1 or 2 coats. If it's over a natural nail, no filing. Go straight to protector top coat. You cure, by the way, shaper on button 2, protector on button 3 in the CND LED. And you have crystal clear magic on your nails. Now, if your client says, okay, I love the clarity, but I really, really want color, let's look at that protocol. So it's the same base steps. So you start with bonder, you apply 1 or 2 coats of shaper, whatever the client needs to really plump the look of that nail. And this time you can skip protector top coat, go straight to color, and then finish the service with your favorite shellac top coat, either original or Duraforce. And then you are good to go. Can it be any more simple than that? I don't think so. So I believe it is time to bring all this theory to life. Now you know everything you need to know about shaper and Plexi Gel, but let's see an application right now. We'll go to video. Brush on a thin, even layer of bonder to all 5 nails, sealing the edge after each application. Always leave a tiny free margin around the perimeter of the nail to avoid the skin. Cure for 10 seconds in the CND LED lamp using preset button number 1. Float a thin, even layer of shaper to one nail, sealing the free edge after application. Apply to all 5 nails and cure for 1 minute in the CND LED lamp using preset button number 2B. Apply a second layer of shaper to perfect the shape. Apply shaper to all 5 nails and cure for 1 minute using preset button 2B. Apply a layer of protector top coat to all 5 nails. Cure for 1 minute using preset button 3. Lightly wipe to remove the top film with 99% IPA. After protector top coat is applied, cured, and cleaned, apply 2 layers of Vinyl X color and let dry. Apply 1 layer of Vinyl X top coat. If applying shellac color, skip the protector top coat and shellac base coat and apply 2 layers of shellac color. Cure each layer for 1 minute in the CND LED lamp using preset button 2S. Apply a layer of shellac top coat. Cure for 1 minute using preset button 3. Lightly wipe to remove the top film with a cotton pad or cosmetic sponge saturated with 99% IPA. Add a drop of solar oil to the nail. What did you think? It looks pretty amazing. And those highlights never lie. Did you notice how it just paints that picture perfectly? Well, now let's shift over to Builder. Builder requires a little more artistry in terms of building the illusion, creating the apex, making sure the upper arch is really exactly the way you want it. But the good news is the process is nearly identical to Shaper. Let's take a look at it now. You start with Bonder, as usual, on the left, Cure on button 1. Then you add a very thin layer of Builder, your first layer, to make sure it's all cool and comfortable. You can add the second layer for architecture, Cure on 2B, and then you finish with Protector Top Coat. You know that's button 3 by now. And if you decide to go to color, you know the drill. You can skip Protector Top Coat, go Bonder, Builder, Shellac, and then finish with your favorite shellac top coat. Now, if you are sculpting, and I hope you do with Plexi Gel, because sculpting on a form has never looked so beautiful, I have exciting news for you. And I am announcing our brand new future form. Let's take a look at our brand new form. It's coming your way before the end of the year. It is a special material. It feels like metallic, but it's not. It's super sticky. It's a little bit longer. It's beautifully intuitive. And if you love creating sleek, slim stiletto nails, guess what? With this form, it keeps its C curve, so no more pinching. It is not necessary. So I believe you are going to love this form. Long time in coming, and it's the perfect time to support Plexi Gel. So we've talked about Builder, you know the protocol. Dying to see it in action. Let's roll video. Brush on a thin, even layer of Bonder to the natural nail, sealing the edge after application. Leave a tiny free margin around the perimeter of the nail to avoid the skin. Cure for 10 seconds in the CND LED lamp using preset button 1. Prepare the form for a perfect fit. Begin by cutting the back tab to allow for symmetrical placement. Mold the form into a gentle C curve that mimics the curve of the nail. Place the form under the free edge and press along the sides to analyze where the side wall of the nail aligns to the form. Remove the form and use cuticle scissors to cut the sidewall line back to the cat ear opening. Place the form under the free edge, ensuring a snug fit against the nail. This will help prevent product seepage under the nail during sculpting. Press the bottom tabs together and perfect the fit, making sure the sidewall line aligns perfectly to the nail. Guide a thin and even layer of builder gel or shaper gel for clients with heat sensitivity to the natural nail. Create the extension edge with a separate bead on the form to create the desired length. Use the tip of the brush to create the sidewalls and feather to meet in zone 2. Flash cure when sculpting on a form, and then remove the form for full cure, which will align the nail for proper distance from the LED bulbs. Once all nails are coated with a base layer, complete a full cure for 1 minute using button 2B. Apply a second layer of builder gel to create shape and architecture with the bead. Place the apex down the vertical center of the nail and feather to taper on both sides. Use gravity pull by turning the finger over to help further define the apex. Flash cure as needed to prevent gel from running and to control the sensation of heat on the nail. Once all nails are coated with a second layer, complete a full cure for 1 minute using button 2B. Fill low spots by touching the brush to the gel and lift while slightly dragging the gel to the area needed. Once all nails are sculpted, complete a full cure for 1 minute using button 2B. Remove top film with a cotton pad saturated with 99% IPA. Refine the nail shape using a 180 grit file or buffer using the following technique. Refine the hips on the left side and then the right. Refine zone 3 and then zone 1 in a rounded motion to taper and refine. Refine and smooth the apex. Or utilize a medium grit diamond bit for E-file at half speed for refinement. Cleanse the nails with 99% IPA. Apply a layer of protector top coat. Cure for 1 minute using preset button 3. Remove top film with a cotton pad saturated with 99% IPA. If using CND shellac, skip the protector top coat and shellac base coat and apply 2 layers of shellac color utilizing the 5-point polish method. Cure on preset button 2S. Apply a layer of shellac top coat. Cure for 1 minute using preset button 3. Lightly wipe to remove top film with 99% IPA. The form is amazing, isn't it? And now we're ready to sculpt. Now, when we open the bottle, we have to acknowledge that this is a very fluid formula. hence brush in the bottle. So Jamie, I'm curious, are there any tricks that the nail professional needs to know in delivering a fluid system in the most comfortable way?
There are some great pieces of advice. So it's important to understand and manage the variables of polymerization kinetics when you're using a reactive diluent. That reactive diluent is what helps us accomplish the brush in the bottle viscosity. So there are 3 key areas for the nail professional to consider. The first is the natural nail condition of the client. The second is the thickness of the product applied. And the third is the LED lamp in terms of distance, duration, and overall intensity.
Very good. Very good top line guidelines. But we have a little video where we can bring these concepts to life for all of you. So let's look at Custom Cure now. CND Custom Cure is a way to manage the variables when using a monomer-rich oligomer. Custom Cure tip number 1, analyze the client's nails before delivering the Plexi Gel service. Nail plates with a high C curve, ski jump, or damaged nails could be more sensitive to the heat during curing. Apply a thin layer of shaper as a base layer. Cure on button 2B. This layer will act as an insulation layer for comfortable cure. Custom Cure tip number 2, controlling the thickness of the product. Apply Plexi Gel in layers and avoid going too thick, especially on clients with sensitive nails. Flash cure often to manage comfort. Custom Cure tip number 3, using the lamp for curing. Use the CND LED lamp for proper output. Utilize the flash cure zone, which is the space between the thumb dimples on the base plate of the lamp, which reduces the output by 50%. Flash cure in this zone on button 1 for 2 to 3 flashes. Move the thumbs closer to the hand for this step. Flash cure as needed to manage cure and client comfort. Flash cure when sculpting on a form, and then remove the form for full cure, which will align the nail for proper distance from the LED bulbs. I want to thank all of you for participating in our chat and sending your questions. And I thought I would acknowledge one of the questions that just came through about odor. Does it smell? Is it low odor? What do you say about that, Jamie?
Well, we do know that odor is a critical factor for nail professionals, especially who work in a spa environment. So our own salon nail pro, Cindy Jarege, she has been with CND for a very long time, and she knows how important this parameter is in her own salon. I think it would be best to let her speak to this.
Beautiful.
Hi, my name is Cindy Jarege, and I'm a nail professional for CND. I've been working in the R&D department for almost 10 years. I also work in a salon spa environment, and I have been testing Plexi Gel in our lab and in my salon. It was really important for us to develop a low odor enhancement. That truly is low odor. Odor in the salon can affect relaxation, and so we try to be respectful in this area. Plexi Gel honors our clients because it doesn't smell. Since using Plexi Gel, I haven't had any negative comments because it doesn't smell. It feels really good that people aren't making faces or holding their noses when they pass by my station. Because Plexi Gel has such low odor, it has opened up a larger clientele for me, which means I'm making more money. I can't wait till you get your hands and nose on a bottle.
Okay, I'm getting another question from all of you, and that is speed of service. So I mentioned earlier an hour for full set, but you really save time upon rebalancing. But in your research, Jamie, how important was speed to you?
Well, we know out there for the go-getter nail pro, they have a need for speed. Time is money for nail professionals. So the best person to speak to this is another invaluable team member. It's Bonnie Adkins, and she's been with us for 25 years, and I would love for her to speak to this.
Yay. Bonnie.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to be here with you today. My name is Bonnie Adkins, and I'm a working nail professional and salon owner. I have worked for the Research and Development Department of CND for the last 25 years. I want to talk to you about the importance of speed of service and value of time for the nail professional. When we started to come up with our wish list in developing Plexi Gel, one of our biggest objectives was to make an excellent product that was quick and easy to use. And boy, did we deliver. 3 to 4 bottles is all that you need. We've created a system that is completely self-contained. Each bottle has its own brush in it. No need to get out multiple jars, dishes, brushes, or wiping cloths. New application and rebalance services take half the time that traditional mixed systems take. That also includes the fastest of nail repairs. Besides saving us time in service setup and cleanup, Plexi Gel takes up less space. The ease of use of Plexi Gel equals saving time, which we all know in our industry. Time is money.
Absolutely, Bonnie. You've got it right. Time is money. And when we talk about saving time during rebalance, the good news is Plexi Gel is such a cohesive system. So if you decided to apply a full set of shaper nails on your clients, they come back and they had some weak areas. The good news is you can rebalance with Builder. No problem. Give it a little extra gusto. Conversely, if you created a set of Builder nails and you wanted to really save time, they were wearing them perfectly, you can rebalance with Shaper. They're interchangeable within the system, and we've got you covered. We've got everything easy for you, saving time, boosting profits. All I ask of you is charge what you're worth. It's new innovation, so you can make more money this holiday season. So Jamie, shifting gears a little, I'm seeing more questions come in from our viewers. Everyone is really concerned these days with the environment, with what chemicals we're using. We're more educated now. So what can you tell us from a chemistry point of view with Plexi Gel?
Well, I can tell you, Jan, that Plexi Gel was formulated without HEMA and without the following 12 ingredients: formaldehyde, toluene, dibutyl phthalate, formaldehyde resin, camphor, xylene, parabens, ethyltosylamide, triphenyl phosphate, MIT, animal-derived ingredients, and gluten. And also, it is a vegan product, and it is not tested on animals. But it is tested on humans in our very own lab salon.
Thank goodness. And thank you for that amazing list. I'm glad you said it and not me. You did a masterful job.
Thank you.
And finally, nail professionals are asking us, is this system removable? The fact that it's so strong, almost as hard as Brisa Gel, hard gel, how on earth do you get it off? So scientifically, what's the magic behind, what's the story behind removal?
Well, I do see comments on social media asking questions about, is Plexi Gel removable? That's a good question because it's a strong enhancement. And yes, it is removable. Yay. And it works very elegantly. So let me show you with this diagram here. So the first step, we have protector. Protector has tiny tunnels. Here, the acetone enters the system. Next, we have shaper and builder with the crosslinkers, and within the body of the enhancement, there are acetone-soluble polymers, and they're shown here in this diagram as a spongy interior. This is where acetone continues to permeate through the system. And then Bonder also has tiny tunnels to complete the journey of the acetone for complete removability. So as you can see, acetone slowly but thoroughly permeates throughout the entire coating.
That is amazing, Jamie, and it really reminds me of shellac, where we invented those tiny tunnels and now we have them in the top and the base layer. The whole process, I know, takes around 20 to 30 minutes, but to speed that up, we're recommending that the nail professional take their e-file and reduce about 95% of the coating, take a double pad, wrap up that nail with Awfully Fast or pure acetone, set the clock for around 20 minutes, and then instead of it butterflying off, you'll see it will leave chunks behind that you can just take a koala and roll it right off the nail. So, even though it is removable and it gives our clients great options, we do recommend rebalancing instead because it's a serious enhancement system. You want to keep those gorgeous nails on.
Absolutely. In our salon, our testers love to wear Plexi Gel because it's so light. It's so fast during the service of rebalancing. It's so resistant to lifting, which really reduces the motivation to want to remove them. Once you have your beautiful Plexi Gel nails, you're going to want to keep them on.
They are good to go. So I think my only question is, what didn't you think of? Seriously, you were busy in those 3 years.
Oh yes, very much so.
Amazing. So a quick recap of where we are with Plexi Gel in terms of performance. You have 3+ week wear of strength, length, and shape. With Shaper, you can fill it, fix it, shape it, and with Builder, you can build it. It is a low odor formula, and it offers the nail professional incredible convenience because it's fluid, it's brush in a bottle, it's self-leveling, and it's got a superior built-in dual brush system, offering the nail pro nothing but control. And for the client, it's nothing but amazing news because they'll have a high degree of protection, a strengthening layer, beautifying that nail, no nail damage if they choose to remove. They can rebalance every 3 weeks. It is formulated without those 12 ingredients. And wow, I'm almost like blown away myself. I've been traveling the journey with you, but I'm blown away when we see how far we've come. And Jamie, do you have any hidden secrets we didn't unveil yet?
So one of my favorite parts about my job, my background is polymer chemistry. So nail coatings are deep in polymer chemistry, but I'm also an artist. So I love the marriage of art and chemistry that occurs with nail coatings. And I love seeing the confidence that it gives women once they have their nails on. You see the instant transformation of confidence. And I love providing that to the world. I am so excited about Plexi Gel. I deeply thank my research team. They did an amazing job, and I cannot wait for everyone to experience Plexi Gel. I know you're going to love it.
That's fantastic. And I want to say thank you to you and your team. I want to thank also our education team, our development team. We had many of our highly qualified nail professionals participating in this project. And I know that all of you will love Plexi Gel as much as we do, and make sure that you make a lot of money going into the holiday season, charge what you're worth, and utilize new innovation to your every advantage. So thank you all so much. Enjoy Plexi Gel.